Alright. Phone cut off, so I'm gonna get back to the Proverbs 4 and 7. And let's start at 5. So get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. It's talking about wisdom, man. Alright. You know, all men dwell not with wisdom. So when you're hearing these so-called philosophers and these experts, and they're talking about big bangs, and they're talking about evolution, they're talking about the Anunnaki, all right? Those things are not proven, man. All right, let's get this real quick. Let's get this. Come on, man. Um, this is let's go. Let's go into First Corinthians 3:19. It says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." This so-called um, wake movement. The so-called being aware and the information age. Yeah, it is, and knowledge has increased. So has foolishness and dumbness, man. All right, people tend to go away from the truth, the actual proof. Okay, that is provided not only through prophecy but through history, man. These people sit here with all these big letters before and after their name, their degrees, and their um, years of so-called college experience and expertise. You know, but it's foolishness with the Most High. And Yahweh Shemi Shai have proved that the wisdom of this world is nothing. They try to cover. They're trying to dilute the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai and discredit the scriptures, man. Because they don't want the Lord word to be the end all be all. You got these philosophers who try to. People are into the Epicurean and the Stoicism and all that. But those things come from the scriptures, man. All right. A lot of what they say is used in layman's terms, and they're good. They're good quotes. All right. But the basis of them come from the scriptures, man. The Greek philosophers and these Stoics and these words of so-called great men. The premise comes from the scriptures of Yahweh Shemi outside the Bible, man. All right. So when it comes to the truth, it's only one truth, and that's in the scriptures, man. All right. Let me get this real quick before my storage space runs out. Oh man, well, I just had it too. False speeches. Made it on this. Sirach 36 and 18. The belly devoureth all meats, yet is one meat better than another. And there's nothing wrong with getting information. All right, but we gotta be have discernment of what we're taking in and what we're spitting out. All right, as the palate tastes diverse kinds of venison, so do a heart of understanding false speeches, man. All right, so we read that on Isaiah 8 and 20 to along to the testimony, man. All right, so we understand, that if it doesn't line up, that if it doesn't coincide with the scriptures, man, then it's not true. All right, we read that the word of the Lord purifies 7 times. So our job is to dispel, debunk, rebuke, correct the people of this world, man, and we use that with the scriptures, man. These soothsayers, these false prophets, all right, they can't hold a candle to the words we have about Shemi on the side, man. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom and a blah blah blah.